Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. I've got a parcel here for me. I'm going to open it up and review what's inside. Now, this was delivered to me about a day after I left Malaysia to go on like a 3.5-week holiday, so it's a bit late in the review. But let's see what it is and let's get this beast reviewed. Or beast, just two things inside. So open up first. Oh yeah. And in here we have two cardboard boxes. The boxes look a bit battered from the transport, but as long as the contents are inside, that's all that matters. Let's get this bag off. Okay, so San Laurel and Marine's Sega Stronghold ST2M. My handy craft knife to de-tape these apart from each other. Okay, let's look at the big one first. Now, I reviewed the other Strongholds in the B2.5 range previously, so this one won't be too much different, but different colouring. There's another small difference underneath the hand section, as I recall from the pictures. But let's have a look at this and see what it's like. Okay, so like with all the other B2.5, there is no artwork on the box. It is just a picture of the toy, which is quite nice. You get to know what's inside straight away. On the flip side, it's nice to have artwork to fuel your imagination. So let's have a look. So it has the Stronghold and the Soul Commander. It's like a Soul Commander there. The Stronghold's in Mech robot mode and in the actual tank mode. And you can see under the hand in Mech mode, got these like spike things here. Okay, on the back there's more pictures of the toy, tells you it transforms and shows you what comes in the box. Okay, on the front it tells you as well. At the bottom it says interchange, transform figure included. 1/28 scale military infantry unit, armoured vehicle switch between two forms, standard joint for interchangeable parts, full articulation and posable, action figure is included. Now, if you've not had a chance to look at any of my other reviews, or in fact even seen a B2.5 acid rain figure before, it's worth looking at my other reviews, or if you've got a chance just to get one of the smaller sets to try it out. They are really nice, really nice. I wasn't sure I was going to like this smaller scale, but it's really grown on me a lot. Okay, let's see what I can do this without the craft knife on this plastic here. Okay, there we go. So that plastic's done. Let's get the box out. Let's put it underneath this one here. Okay. Now with these, they have lots of these little circular tape things keeping the parts down. And inside they have like all these plastic clips and tape keeping the things together from past experience, and I've done it again here. Bit overkill. You don't need the tape on these because the plastic clips inside the box do hold the box together, the plastic halves together very tightly. Okay, so it's make a nice bang sound and I put it off. So let's take the parts out and let's look at these individually first of all. Okay, first of all let's look at the man. Interesting, he is a Soul Commander, but the colouring is different to the previous Soul Commander in the B2.5 range and also in the normal 118 acid rain range as well. So if I stand up there you can get a better look at him, but he's a nice looking Soul Commander. Joints are tight. This is one thing I said previously. They've done a fantastic job of making the joints tighter compared to the Wave Zero releases. So these joints are actually quite nice and tight. His feet don't fall off all the time like they used to on the Wave Zero ones, which is with the Stealth, Stronghold and Speeder Mark 1. Very nice figure, very tight joints. I like this, and it is a waist flex and swivel as well. Very atmospheric. Can have a better look here. In fact, I'll leave him standing up in front of the camera while I open up the other small plastic bag that came. Stand up! That came inside. Okay, there he is. So here is the interchange parts and the rifle for the Soul Commander there. And that's my cat shaking his bell in the background. Okay. I will not be defeated by sellotape. Okay, good. So there's the interchange part and there's his rifle. Now, if you're not sure what the interchange parts are for, these parts like these you can put on different size vehicles in the range by using the interchange parts to connect. So you can have something small with big arms, something big with small arms, and so forth. Okay, so his rifle, same as the rifle on the other Soul Commander and on the Acid Rain 118 scale one. Just it's a lot smaller than the 118 scale. Okay. Nice looking rifle, and he holds it nice and well too. So these guys, their hand grips are compatible with Lego. So you've got Lego guns, or even Call of Duty, Halo, or Call of Duty from Mega Block, sorry, guns, they are compatible with them too. Okay. But these guys are a lot better articulation. Slightly bigger than the Mega Blocks guys. Okay, let's put the interchange parts there as well. Okay, so Stronghold, to take off the plastic, you don't need it here. Interestingly, this one has this on the front, which means you don't have these side cannons either side of the head like you get in the sand one or the marine one. This is looking a bit different here. This is a marine. This is a slightly different marine version to the other one. We'll have a look at a comparison a bit later on that. Okay, so first things first, let's put this together. You can attach front or back on these. I'm going to put his treads together first. Hole, that should be the front hole to make that look better. Okay, good. And this will go in that way. Okay. So, arms are in. Next up is to get the base part in as well. Though I don't remember it being quite like that, so I am going to refer to the sand one I've got conveniently placed up here. Okay, so that does swivel from somewhere. See, now I've got a slight issue because I can't see where that one swivels from without it snapping. So if I just go back to basics here, okay, that stays, that stays, that stays, but that is definitely bent. There's a small latch there, which this guy doesn't appear to have. Okay, let's see what I can do about this then. Do this in Mech mode first of all. Sorry about that, I'm just missing something here which I can't see on this one, which I can see on that one, so I'm a bit baffled by what is going on there. Okay, so front one like that. Okay, so to do the arms for the mech mode, you have to take up and away first of all to get these parts out. They'll fold up. It's the same on the other videos I've done for the mechs. Okay, and as nicely as it's got printed the 303. Then the arms, the hands will come up from here like this. Dun 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 dun. And these hands are just big fist ones, big pile drivers. And then the back, you've got a little lever, you can push these little spike things to come up as well. So it's a rather menacing looking mech with great articulation again for its small size. Okay, so let's give it a pose there. That looks really quite menacing. I'll put it next to the Soul Commander. You can see the size differences, towers above it. Better put the Soul Commander back so you can see both. So it's a really nice scale. Okay, now I'm going to try and figure out how to get it into mech mode. It should bend forwards, but I'm not seeing where that's going to bend from on this one. Unless I've missed something out completely. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah. The bend is actually in the actual chassis here, not in the actual track part. That's what I missed off. So that's self-explanatory. Okay. Now this can be difficult to transform because there's loads of clips on the inside. So if you want to transform it, the art is to get the clips done right straight away. So I'll get this done first of all. So get these tracks done straight and in. Okay. Once that is there, that will have to come up. These will come down. They've got all these clips on the bottom and on the inside, so that will come and clip into here and into here somehow, he says. There we go. This one clips in, then that will come down and it should, he says, clip in there, which is missing. Which it was missing slightly. Okay, in again. Okay, start again. So if I show you what it's clipping onto on this one here, it's lighter colour. You've got this clip going that way and up, this one here coming up as well. And so you need to get those clipped in. And it's not as easy as it sounds. But it's a nice system because when it is clipped in, it stays very secure. Just that clipping in is not so easy to do. And you look on the top here, there's a hole and a hole for clipping more things again. So there's a lot of clipping involved. Get this stay where you want it to be. Okay. Let's clip that first. Come on, come on. Ugh. Not quite, but close enough. So yep, this is a bit of a hassle. Please don't let this put you off. Okay, that one's in. Let's get that in to here and to here. Okay. And that's not going in. Okay, so this one, which I've done loads of times, should be easy. If not, I'm going to start this whole damn video again, I swear. Okay, so Okay, that one's clipped in quite easily in this one. It's the same process as this one's been used a few times, so it's a lot easier to do it with. The plastic is quite strong, so you can give it a bit of force. Don't be too shy about that. Okay, so when it clips in, it'll be like this here. Okay, now this one is a bit more unusual with these little spike things, which you can have them up in the tank mode as well if you want. You put the hands up first, but I guess I'll keep them down. I would prefer more guns if I'm honest, but it is a nice looking mech, quite nice colouring. They do say they have weathering. The weathering is added in the actual plastic, so you've got these different coloured tones. You probably won't see it on camera. A little bit, yeah, some different coloured tones in there. It's not the same as having hand painted weathering. Look on the sides there, you'll see it more. So obviously the big scale accessory has much better weathering than the small scale stuff, but this small scale stuff is still nice nonetheless. And don't be put off by the size, it is actually really good and a lot cheaper to collect in bulk if you want an army build and doing the big scale stuff for obvious reasons. And I'm really struggling with these tracks on this one. Okay, let's do this one first. I don't want to give up, but I might have to for the time being. Alright, I will come back to that a bit later, I'm sure, but it does actually fit in the same as this one does here, like thus eventually, but no guns on top of this one. And just to prove that wasn't a fluke, stealth one done, and the other marine one done as well. Just that for some reason I'm struggling to get this one to fit in too. It's a nice piece, it's got great posability on the mech, I have to say, really great posability on the shoulders and the legs and the feet. The little minifigure with the gun is just fantastic, super cute, and you've got the attachments. You can attach, for example, into the holes here. You can attach another arm or something or gun on the side there, and so on. These are really nice. I just wish I could get this to fit in now and show you properly rather than fiddling around going, what's going on? But I'm having a tough time getting that first side in down here because you've got holes inside the tracks on the inside, which you need to get in as well to make it a tight fit, a proper fit. It's easier when you've done it a couple of times, because the holes will be slightly, I won't say bigger or stretched, but they've, I guess, slightly stretched from when the parts fitted in a couple of times. Actually, you can see the weathering quite nice in the back track here now, where they add the paint in with the paint process, the moulding plastic process. Okay, that is there, but that one is not going in. It's upright then. If you can see, I've got one clip here in, but the other one here is not going in, and that's the way that's the whole problem. It's caused it to stick out slightly. Now I could get my craft knife and make it slightly bigger, but the problem is it won't be a tight fit, and I want it to be a nice tight friction fit, so I've got to do it the way it's intended to be done. It'll loosen up after I've got it done a few times, I'm sure. And again, I pop out the joint, which is not what I wanted to do. Let me try the other side. And same with this side too. It's just a bit too. See the same? See better now. So this must go in, and then this must go in. They both must go in. I'm getting this one in, but this one I'm struggling with, which makes it a bit more difficult. Okay, that one is now in tight, which means it'll be easy to transform. Let's see if I can get this one again to go in. Probably not. I'll probably pop the one out now. Okay, so again, that's not going in tightly along the other side, which is a real shame. But now this one will go on this side nice and tightly, I hope. Okay, there it is. Now this side's done, but this one I'm really struggling with that one clip because it's making everything really, really difficult to do. That really needs to go in before anything else will fit. There we go, now it's in. Which means from now on it'll be a lot easier to do the transformation back to tank if I'm in mech mode. There, dun dun dun, oh, not quite. Let's get a track straight in this one first. Okay, so that's now done as well. Okay, so this is the Stronghold, the B2Five Marine Saiga Stronghold ST2M. It's nice, I like it. I prefer the Sand 88 and I prefer this Marine one too because of the guns, but it's a nice decent Stronghold, and yes, the men do fit inside. Okay, this is awesome action toys. I'm going to sign out, but do check back because I'll be reviewing the Sand Laurel in about 2 minutes time. Okay, so stay collecting, keep happy, and keep persevering if you can't transform your mech. Okay, bye bye.